So this year's official Freedom Day celebrations will be held in Klerksdorp, that's in the northwest, and they will be led by President Cyril Ramaphosa, today marking 29 years since the country's first democratic election. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is in Klerksdorp. She joins us live for a preview. And Refiloe, it's in the context of many challenges in your province that the President leads these official commemorations today.
It sure is in the context of many challenges. Remember just yesterday when we were in amongst other areas here in Klerksdorp, that includes Jacaranda, Alabama, amongst other areas, that the residents there continue to complain and have challenges of service delivery, just in general, issues of water, issues of proper road infrastructure, issues of housing. Remember that other resident who says that they've been promised to be relocated into the new stands where there are RDP houses that are supposed to be built for residents of Jacaranda, and they're saying that that has not happened and they continue to be made empty promises. Challenges of water, some are saying that the issues of water trucks that comes to the area, sometimes those water trucks don't come. A resident has said that they only use about 2 to 3 taps as a community of about 3,000 people there in Jacaranda. It's some of the challenges that they are faced with. When we were there, we also noticed that issues of healthcare services, some mobile clinic that is being used for residents there. They were also saying that it's not consistent in terms of the days that they come, so that they're able to come and access healthcare services, and also issue of electricity. Remember that all this is happening at the time the country as a whole is experiencing issue of load shedding. Some are saying that it's becoming an inconvenience to their small businesses. When the load shedding has hit their area, it means their businesses have stopped. But I think we'll just have to hear from what the President will be saying in light of all the state of affairs that South Africa is faced with. 29 years of democracy, yet some residents in the country as a whole continue to make a plea to government to keep their promises in terms of rendering them proper services, the basic services, that is.
And I wonder what the President can say in the context of what you've just described, Refiloe, and I suppose in the context as well of what an important year this is for the country, the year to come, with the elections next year.
That's exactly, I think, what we will have to wait on, what the President will have to say in the context of all that. Some residents that we talked to say that it will be better for the community to render the services and now to speed up the process of giving them the services and keeping their promises in light of the 2024 election that the country is heading to. They were saying that so that they can have a reason to go and vote once again in those 2024 elections. And they're saying that they are hoping that the President will this time, as they were hoping that in fact the President will come to some of the areas that are faced with the challenges, so that he can see firsthand that as they are going into elections of 2024, they are in touch with what the day-to-day challenges and issues of service delivery are, so that they also look into issues of voters. Every time when the country heads towards elections, we see a lot of campaigns that happens into getting voters, but voters are saying we keep on voting and voting every time there's an election year. Promises are being made in terms of service delivery that needs to be rendered to us, but we don't see that happening. Or to some extent the government only does to a certain extent, but not complete that which they have promised in the beginning. I guess we have to wait, especially in preparation of the 2024 elections, especially around the issue of load shedding as well, on how it's going to impact the coming elections of 2024. The official program is expected to start at 11 o'clock. That's where the President is expected to ascend to the podium and make that keynote address as the world or the country is celebrating National Freedom Day.
So what residents really want is less talk and more action. Refiloe Seboko live to us there in Klerksdorp in the northwest, where the President will be leading the official Freedom Day commemorations.